you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Warriors 70. Comeback team. 60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 76 yards. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Throwing is Milton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
19, Charger, 19, 3. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
2. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Mustang 19. Riggs. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Milton. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
79 Broncos. Hurt. Chat. Hey, smash. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going up top. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
70 red. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Looking to throw. Milton. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Mustang 19. Check smash. Check smash. 65 cat. 65 cat.
From the gun on third down. Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now you just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Come on. Set. Go.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 32. They need 2. Here's third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
60.
They go play action with Richardson. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Detroit.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Street. Hey, smash. Ready.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Panther 11. Hawk 70. Hawk 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Cougar 19.
Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Anthony Richardson. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Lions continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace. For over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game.
18, Pioneer. 65 cat, 65 cat.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
On first down, it's Blue. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Cowboys
Warriors,
first
17.
down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 go street. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Milton. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready up. Mustang 19. Come on, come on. Trap 60, trap 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Operating from the gun. Milton. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Cowboys 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Crack all 80.
Now Richardson. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 21-3 is your score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Man, 188 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Another run for Gibbs here. Might have gotten this one down to 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Panther 11. Panther Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now give to Gibbs, running left. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now it's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end, able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. The point after is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fighting his way through contact.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Unlock Lions, unlock Lions. Ready?
They'll run. This is Blue. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Richardson looking to throw this. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Deputy! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Ready?
From the shotgun, Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
A gain of 6.
Buffalo 18!
Lions, first down.
He'll drop to throw. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Richardson looking to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's
19 light.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 59 yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Cowboys 10.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go, set.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Ready?
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They go with blue between the tackles. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay.
3rd and 3.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Come on, come on. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw, it's Milton. That is caught. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19, Tiger 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Street. 18, Pioneer. '19 Lions. Go.
To throw is Milton. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop him with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Milton. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Viking 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check, smash, check, Dragon 60.
Here's Milton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Warriors, Bronco 80. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Get him, get him. Ready.
Now Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
70. Not 70, Timberwolf. Say, hurt. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Tap, check, tap, check.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Curve 19, curve 19. 19 Lion. Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bison. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Milton. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
Ready, ready.
At the 23-yard line.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cup 19! Cup 19!
Throwing is Milton. Drops it to Blue. Complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue trying to run inside, but nothing there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 12-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And it's 18 Rattler, 18 Viking, 18. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Down. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, left.
Back to throw. Milton. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing in cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Richardson off the play fake. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
This now a 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler. Get it. Bronco 80.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 211 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Right back to him on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here we go. Here we go. Panthers.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Nineteen tight. 19 Lions.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Go Street. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. As he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what,
partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey, smash. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Milton. Left side to Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
18, Rattler, 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
19 tight. Red. Hawk 70. Hawk 19 Lion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pickens on the slant. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got Higgins over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Sit, hurt. Go, street, street. Hut.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jaden Blue, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they got me awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, this will wind up the Lions' first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay there.
And not in any rush offensively. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, this is taken at the 23. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Come on, 19 tight. 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Milton. And his throw is incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Stop below 18. Hurt. Me. Mustang 19.
From the gun on third down. Milton. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. Milton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play here for Dallas. 53 yards.
65 catch, 65, 6, Dragon 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Milton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Ready.
Gibbs straight ahead. Room here to run. My, oh my, 250 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but